Plus point line.
AGF PS2 got a very good setup already to become a big film.
Riga, let's start the press meet. So, first of all, I heartily welcome our Arunoli Varman. There is none other than our Ponniyin Selvan, Jayam sir on stage, please. ನಮ್ಮ ಸಿನಿಮಾದಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಬ್ಬರ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಅದು ತ್ರಿಷಾ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಮಾತ್ರ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕಾಗಿಲ್ಲ, ಯಾವ ಹುಡುಗಿ ಆದ್ರೂ ಸರಿ ಎಲ್ಲರ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಫ್ಲರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡುವಂತಹ ನಮ್ಮ ವಂದಿಯಾ ದೇವನ್ ಸರ್, the gorgeous Trisha Krishnan ma'am, please join us onto the dais. ಇನ್ನು ನಮ್ಮ ಆದಿತ್ಯ ಕರಿಕಾಲನ್ ಅವರನ್ನ ವೇದಿಕೆ ಮೇಲೆ ಕರೆಯುವಂತಹ ಸಮಯ. Vikram sir, please join us onto the dais. Okay, ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆಗಳು ಶುರುವಾಗ್ತದೆ ಪ್ಲೀಸ್.
Welcome, Namaskara. Just want to say a big hi and Roma, thanks. One of the old characters and the one way took it. And Ravi, you want to say something? Namaskar. Namaskar. So happy to see all of you. Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming.
Hello, namaskar.
Hello, namaskara. I got it from them. Thank you so much for coming, supporting us all through PS1, and I hope you do the same for PS2. It's so good to see all of you all here. Thank you.
Firstly,
Come here just for that.
Yeah.
As long as possible.
Yeah. So this is a two-part question. One related to PS2. After Ravanan till PS1 and 2, can you talk about your association with Maniratnam? And also, like she said, a lot of unanswered question, and the face-off between you and JayamRavi is something that's very exciting for us. So working with her, how was it? Can you explain both of them?
Thank you. I hope my answer is not as long, but that's a sweet question. Mani sir, I think all of us on stage here also agree with me. I think he brings out the best in us. He makes us explore what is inside us, and there are sometimes some emotions and some characteristics that even we don't know we possess. We make sure that comes out when we do the characters. And nobody handles love the way he does. Nobody makes songs the way he does. So it's always been my dream to be in his film. I had said earlier the last time that I want to be introduced on a bike, the first shot and glares and stuff. And instead I got introduced on a horse, I think, which is even better. And a Maniratnam film with romance, though I don't, it's unrequited love in both films, but I think he's a master at this, and it's so beautiful to work with him. And I already told him after Ravan, I was saying, sir, we need to. He was also telling me, I was saying, sir, I love working. Then he was saying, we need to do 100 films. So I said, sir, first get me the second film, and this is the second film. 100 films will take a long time, but that's him. JayamRavi, what did you ask me?
Yeah, generally because part 2 is all about the face-off. Can you just talk about the work?
Yeah, it's more not JayamRavi, it's more Nandini and Karthi. We are friends. Great family friends, actually. I think that will be one of the many beautiful suspenses that is unraveled in the second edition of this. And I'm looking forward to it because there is so much of emotion and so many layers within that romance itself. It's very difficult to romance is a very difficult emotion to emote, but when you have somebody like, a character like Aditya Karikalan, wherein he's such a huge warrior, he's someone who's fearless, and he just throws everything. He throws the crown, he throws everything. He says, I don't want royal, I don't want this life, I just want to go away, go for war, I just want to forget her. And his love is so strong. Finally, he's willing to do anything for her, and he becomes so vulnerable. It's almost like what I did in Ravanan. It's almost the same kind of emotion, but here it was a different experience because I was a prince and a warrior and all that. And I think you will like the way Mani sir has kind of knotted it up. Apart from that, there are so many other, like the romance between VT and Kundavai, and what happens to Arunmozhivarman, and every character there is a beautiful roundup. The first part was like, I'd say, is like an introduction to all the characters. The second part is the story. And in fact, when we were sitting for dubbing, and I remember the Kannada I had to thank him for dubbing so beautifully for me. The whole team was sitting and saying, sir, second part is the part, no sir. I mean, how are we releasing the first part separately? You should come with the second part. Second part has the juice. So I'm sure you guys will not be disappointed. It will be a beautiful experience for all.
And the second part of the question is like in your career throughout, we've seen the body transformation or the makeovers that we've done. What keeps you going? Like, have you ever felt that I should stop all these things and make a...
No, I feel very passionate about this, and the day I think enough, I mean, do I need to try? I'd stop acting. For me, it's like, I just want to go out there and there's so much to explore, so many characters. You know, when I did Pitamagan, you know Pitamagan in Tamil, yeah. The thing is, when I did Pitamagan, I thought, God, I never imagined there was a character with that. You could create a character with that. It happens in the story writer's mind, in the director's mind, and they created that. And I've always wanted to do a historical film, but one of the roles I always loved to do, was Aditya Karikaran, of course, Vande Devan. I've always thought I should do that, or Karnan. So I never thought I'd get it. Now I'm doing Tangaran, which is like something I've never envisioned. So directors' minds are so fertile and they are evolving. Every generation I'm meeting is coming out with new stories. So I don't think I'll ever get tired of being passionate about cinema. And as long as you guys are there to support us and love the work we do and the perfection that we're striving for, when you like that and when you encourage that, I think I can never get tired of it.
Did Maniratnam sir made any changes for PS2?
No, the thing is, it's the beauty about this is he did the first part and the second part at the same time. So it's not like KGF where you're doing it again, so you can actually work on your strengths, or you can think, okay, this didn't work, let's bring it down, or Bahubali where you say, let's make this bigger. This was already done because of the COVID mainly, but also I think it was a very intelligent strategy to finish both the parts. So there is no change as such. You'll only find the film nearing completion, and he's not trying to make anything different. He's trying to stick true to the book. And
PS1 was more successful in among the Tamil peoples, compared to other languages. What was the reason according to you?
I think it's very rooted in Tamil history to begin with, but it did very well in South actually and overseas. There was a lot of excitement around the film. And even in the North belt also, people have really loved the way the 10th century was shown. So far, we've never seen what it is to live in a 10th century, or how our kings have been. We don't have a visual for them. So all that was very new in the film. It was appreciated after it came to the OTT. And I think PS1 has set a very good platform for PS2. Like, it has set all the correct introductions and the expectations for PS2. In fact, the PS2 trailer says all that you have to expect in the film. There are all the high points in the film, but you don't know how it's going to connect, how these are going to happen. So I think it's PS2's got a very good setup already to become a big film. And I was saying, it was not easy to remember the names. There are so many layers into the film. It's a novel. It's not a movie where there is only one arc or two arcs in the film. Every character is going through an arc. There are like 5-6 arcs. So it's not easy to grasp if you have not read the book. But I think now we've set it up. Now they're going to do a complete recap of PS1. Which is going to be released all over on the internet even before the movie is released. And in the movie also we have a recap at the beginning. So I think we're well prepared for a very big PS2.
And one more I'd like to add to that. I think now there's no boundaries as such. I think, like, see, for Kantara, it's a film rooted more in Mangalore than even Bangalore, right? I have friends in Mangalore who say, it's our culture, this film has to do well and I'm rooting for it. You won't believe, Kantara did so well in Tamil. Though we didn't understand the culture. It's a culture that Malayalis will find in Kannur, that area, or they will identify, Tellicherry, they will identify with Mangalorean thing, more than even Bangaloreans. So, but it's a thing that all of us love. So we celebrated Kantara. The thing is, when you have something like this, which is the biggest hit ever in Tamil cinema, ever. So when you compare it to other languages, obviously the other languages won't do as well as that. It is that. Even Hindi did very well for a Tamil film. But you say, but it's not done as well as in Tamil? Obviously not, because Tamil it's totally a Tamil film, like Karthi says. It's totally Tamil culture. It's about the characters. Everything is about us, and that's it.
And I would like to add something to that, saying that it did good in South India, and we believe it will do good in South India, but let us not only see the theatrical run of the movie. Now that North knows what the Chola dynasty is, North will know what kind of kings were there, and it is on OTT platform. It is going to live forever. So they are going to see it. If not in the theatre, they will. This life will be shown. It will, yeah.
They will understand.
They will understand. Eventually, they will understand, and that's the effort we put into this to make this film.